Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Purpose to Audacity. I'm your host, Charmian Marie, and I'm happy that you are here. Purpose to Audacity is a podcast that seeks to tackle affairs of the heart, nurture a healthy mindset for self-actualization, encourage healing through Jesus Christ, assist with the discovery of purpose, and promote bold living in one's Christian identity. It's definitely my hope that you will find true value in what is shared, and with that, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe so that we can build this community and journey together intentionally. So, let's get at it. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Purpose to Audacity and the opener for the new series called A Force to be Reckoned With. Now, I'm actually really excited about I say that's about all my series. But I'm particularly excited about this one because based on me just seeking the Lord and I'm just observing a lot of things that have been happening to a lot of us and coming out of a few interesting seasons personally, I have been led to ensure that this series takes us into next year, February. So of course you can imagine then that there's definitely a lot to unpack, and of course I'm choosing to actually do a deep dive in terms of the unpacking of these different things. So saying that to say, I just wanted to give you a little background as to what this series will be about. A reality is that when we talk about purpose to audacity, we talk about, literally having that understanding and that drive to, accomplish purpose, to walk in purpose, to live in purpose, in everything that we do. And with the audacity, as much as the word audacity is normally, paired with something negative, it's literally having that nerve to be, that boldness that, cannot easily be shaken, that drive to stand up and stand out, in just who you are, in just what you are putting out there and stuff, even if maybe it might not necessarily be the thing that everybody would necessarily gravitate towards. But the reason we're saying that it's purpose to audacity is because it is at least pleasing to the Lord, which means that, it is generally polished, definitely in the, according to the Christian principles and stuff like that, right? And so, with that said, when we now say that we are a force to be reckoned with, it's not an excuse to be cocky, or it's not an excuse to say, yeah man, I have that audacity, or I have that and I mean audacity in a negative way, or I have the right to, be here, or all of it's not flesh fam. But it's actually nested in self-acceptance, making of bold moves, and healing, right? Healing, which comes from, just going through the different heart issues and addressing the things that need to be addressed. And as much as all the previous series that we've done so far have addressed heart issues, I want to now do a deeper dive and stuff in terms of the day-to-day things that a lot of us might be experiencing. So whether it's challenges at work, challenges that would have started from childhood, challenges that happened socially, making us maybe socially awkward or wanting to withdraw, so it's gonna definitely be a deeper dive, and talking about how we can combat that in a practical way, and also how I have been journeying through that, noting that I am not perfect, noting that I am still going through my process, but noting that I have a lot of experience in these things, and I want to share based on how the Lord has delivered me accordingly, so that it might encourage you, and then so moving from that healing now, it's that empowerment to be you, that understanding that, once you have the approval of God, once he has set his stamp of approval upon you and breathed purpose over you and all of that, you are free to be you, understanding that there is room for improvement, of course, and we all have room for improvement, but it's also really giving you that understanding that, hey, everybody's human and all of that, but based on your calling, you can step into that. You can step into the beautiful person that you have been shaped to be. And so it's accepting all of you. It's accepting the things that you don't necessarily like about yourself. It's accepting the things that you love about yourself. It's accepting the talents that you have about yourself that you maybe never considered before. Like all of those things, because I realize that there are a lot of us Christians, especially who are creatives, who are entrepreneurs, who are still in 9 to 5s, we are in different spaces, and I find that there are so many of us who are playing small. There's so many of us who are not embracing our full potential or just everything that we have to bring to the world, or offer the world, because maybe we haven't gone through the healing process, or because we just haven't been taking that conscious note of the force to be reckoned with that we are. The force that we are, so it's really opening our eyes to all of that. And then so you have healing plus the self-acceptance, and then that now comes together to enable us and to give us the confidence and the strength to make some bold moves, and when I say bold moves, I mean, I'm not saying like, you're gonna just decide to get up tomorrow and just quit and just but I'm talking about being secure enough to make decisions that are best for yourself and your family, and decisions that are wise, and decisions that you've possibly been wanting to make for a long time, but you haven't made them because you felt so confined and just not empowered, So it's definitely shaping up to be a beautiful series, and a series that is going to see a lot of breakthrough. And I really pray that, you'll journey with me for each of the episodes. Again, I'm pretty excited about this, and this is going to go from now into February, deliberately, especially as we journey through the rest of 2020, whatever comes with it, and then we try and maneuver into adjusting for 2021, right? So with that said, join me, journey with me, let's share, let's grow, let's build, let's understand that we are forces to be reckoned with, and that is definitely nested in purposed audacity. So thank you so much for listening, and I'm looking forward to us journeying together. All right, later.